Do, do, ti, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, ti, sol. Do, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol. Le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, do, ti, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, ti, sol. Do, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol. Le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. What's crackin', my homies? This is James Wetzel coming at you with week 2 of my project, Sing and Play. And this week, we are going to talk about counterpoint. That little excerpt you just heard was from a sight singing book that I used in college. If you don't know what sight singing is, basically it's practicing the skill of looking at music and then hearing it in your mind and singing it. And for those of you who are confused because I was singing do, re, mi, but I was in G minor, keep in mind that I was using a system of movable do, not fixed do like they use in other countries. Okay, so what I'd like to offer you this week, and what I have been working on, is a variation of our first exercise. As you'll recall, the first exercise was a simple little scale and triad pattern. I think I explained it in C major. Let me turn that up a little bit for you. So it was this. That was the pattern we used to warm up, and we were focusing on the breath. We were focusing on having a relaxed technique in our body for our breathing, and equally important that we are relaxed in the way that we play the bass. Okay? And this week we're just going to take it a little bit further and try to practice a little bit of musicality with the same exercise. Remember, fundamentals are extremely important in anything you do, including music, and we're not getting too far away from those fundamentals. Okay, so what is counterpoint? What was the point of that little excerpt that I showed you? Counterpoint is the relation between two melodies which are moving at the same time. And Western music, classical music, is developed on this basis. Actually, choir and string quartet and all kinds of different music. The basis is to have independent melodies happening against each other which create harmonies. So as you'll notice, first I sang a melody, and then I played a different line underneath the melody which harmonized well against it. So if I have G up in the top, do in G minor, this would be do. And then if I have B flat in the bottom, do. You get an interval there of a major sixth, and it sounds kind of nice. Do, 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 do. Sorry, I had a Homer moment there. And so what we're doing, because playing the bass and singing at the same time is challenging, is we're isolating one challenge, which is how can we sing something which has notes different from the line that we're playing? How can we learn to hear the relationship between those notes? And the way that I have done it is to apply counterpoint to last week's warm-up. Okay? So a little explanation. Last week, let's say we're in C major. We have C, D, E, F, G. Back down, F, E, D, C, E, G, E, C. Okay, the C in this case is the root of the scale. It's actually the first scale degree. And if we were playing a chord, C major, C would be the root of that chord. And what we are doing in this exercise is we're practicing singing and playing, but our voice is going to start on a different note of the scale from what we're playing. So if I'm playing, starting on the root, up 5 notes, I might start on the 3rd note and go up the scale from there. Mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi. In order to practice that, I've come up with 4 variations. It's really 2 variations. The first variation you do with the voice, and then you do it with the bass. And the second variation you do with the voice, and you also do with the bass. So, the first variation is what I just showed you. Okay? It's this pattern. Turn that up again. Only we're starting on the 3rd note. Okay? Mi. So, instead of going do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, mi, sol, mi, do. We start on mi, and we sing mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, sol, do, sol, mi. With the bass, it sounds like this. Mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, sol, do, sol, mi. And if I do it with the bass, but I sing the first pattern, it sounds like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, mi, sol, mi, do. The second variation is where we start on the 5th note of the scale. Okay, which in this case is G, and we sing sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, mi, sol. With the bass, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, mi, sol. And now we'll switch them. I'll sing the original way, play the new way. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, re. I did that wrong. Let me try one more time. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, mi, sol, mi, do. This is a way for us to stay focused on our first exercise, which is warming up the voice but playing at the same time, focusing on the breath, focusing on a relaxed sound, but now applying a little bit of a musical idea to it. Tonal counterpoint. 2 melodies that work against each other. Notice I could have started on the 2nd note of the scale. Re, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re. But it doesn't sound quite as sweet as the other 2. Mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi. So now I'm going to demonstrate for you what that might look like if you were to practice it on your own. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma.